Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we have the Beats Fit Pro and we're going to see how they compare to the AirPods Pro. So the case, it's thinner than the Powerbeats Pro case, but still it's too big. Compare that to the AirPods Pro, which is a very small case, and after using this for a week, the AirPods Pro case feels really small. So the buds themselves don't actually take up that much space in the case. There's a lot of wasted space in the case. I see no point for the case to be this big. So they fit pretty well. They have the wing tips, and so when I put both of them in, so they fit pretty well. The wingtips they stay in for the most part, but they're not coming out. If I were to shake my head like this, it's not coming out. They're pretty secure in there. So now let's go see the unboxing. Okay, so the box that it comes in is a pretty small box. Doesn't have any plastic because Apple wants to help the environment. So yeah, I think it's a good step in helping the environment. So as we slowly take off the top of this because it's really in there, we see the buds themselves, or in the case at least. So those are the Beats Studio buds. The case is really big, as I stated earlier. And we open up, you can see the buds, you can see a lot of wasted space in there. And then we open it up and you can see the Type-C cable, which when I take it out, you can see that it's not really that long. It's pretty short. Yeah, like there's no use for it really. And you also have your sets of ear tips, small and large, are already there, and the medium tips are already installed on the earbuds. And so we have 3 months of Apple Music, and then our quick start guide and our sticker because it's Apple. So in our quick start guide, we can see the connection instructions for iPhone and Android. We can see the tips and we can see how to put it in. We can see the gestures or clicks on the button to make work, and charging instructions, and yeah, that's about it. So these come in at $200, while the AirPods Pro come in at $250. So they're right around the same ballpark. They have pretty much the exact same features. So let's talk about those features. So the transparency mode on this works the same way as the transparency mode on AirPods Pro. It feeds in, there's a microphone that takes the sound and feeds it into the ear. And it works great when you're indoors. But when you're outdoors, it's really bad. Because if there's even just a little bit of wind, then you can hear it. And it's really, really loud. Like I was just biking with these in, and I couldn't hear anything. All I could hear is just the wind going by my ear. It was really, really annoying. So that's why whenever I'm outdoors, I just have transparency mode turned off. So I just have it in the off mode, which is also available on the AirPods Pro. But with the AirPods Pro, I could listen in transparency mode because I could still hear my music fine, but I could also hear my surroundings pretty good. With these, I feel like your surroundings are amplified way too much, and you can barely hear your music, and that's the main thing for headphones, listening to music. The active noise cancellation, so I use the medium tips. I feel like those are the most comfortable for me. So when I have both of them in, when you have your music up, it really does cancel everything out. But say you're going for a run and you have noise cancellation off, noise cancellation on, because that's what we're talking about. So you have noise cancellation on, and you're running, you will hear the breeze. Like it'll come through the gaps. I don't know. I probably just not a good seal for me right now. But like there are times when I'll just be running, and I can hear the breeze still. But overall, the noise cancellation I think is pretty good. So let's talk about the surround sound. So the surround sound is pretty much identical to the one on the AirPods Pro. So so you can hear full around you. You can hear things happening behind you, in front. It's really good. It's the same as the AirPods Pro because these two share the same chip, the W1 chip from Apple. They both share it. So because it has the W1 chip, you can switch between all of your Apple devices. So that means you're listening to your computer, and then you pause it on your computer, and then you play some music on your phone, and your iPhone. It will automatically switch. The case does charge with USB-C because Beats wants this to work with both iPhone and Android well. So if you want to use these buds while you're on Android, there's an app that you can download. You get all the same features that you get with iPhone, including Instant Connect. So you just open it right next to your phone and it'll automatically pair. You don't have to go to Bluetooth and do anything. And then to change between transparency mode, off, and active noise canceling, you can do it with the earbud, or you can go to the app and then you can change it from there. And you'll be able to see all the battery life and everything from there. Battery life is pretty good on this. I've charged this case once in the past week, and it hasn't died on me once. I honestly think it's better than the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro, I've had the Pros for 2 years, and the battery life was really good at the start. Then, like right now, the case broke. That's why I got these. The case broke on these. Like, the case, like I would charge it, and then I'd plug it, and it'd immediately die. And so you need the case to turn on the pods. So going back to the main point, the battery life was not as good as how these are right now. We can look at, I'll maybe do a video later on to see how the battery life is now, like in the future, if it's any good or any bad. So yeah, so the case, it's just the one thing I really hate about these is just the case. Like coming from the AirPods Pro, it's a nice small, both are pocketable. Like I can pocket this with no problem at all. If I were to pocket it, it doesn't look, you can barely notice it. Like I'm wearing shorts right now. If you have really tight pockets, then yeah, you will definitely notice it. It's because it's a nice big square. But then like if you just look at the inside of the case, there's all this empty space. The buds aren't even that big, and I feel like there's no point for it to be this big. Like if you look at the Beats Studio buds, it's really, the case is really similar to the AirPods Pro. Nice and small, and yeah, not much wasted space. Like these have no wasted space. All space is being used in the right way. That's why they have a small form factor. It's really annoying. But overall, I think these are a pretty decent pair of earbuds. I would prefer the AirPods Pro over these. Since they're only $50 more, I would say spend the extra $50 and you get a more high quality pair of earbuds that do every feature that these can do better. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.